Hello there, welcome to Talking TV. So I've had a delivery, DVD shaped. I think I know what it is. So I'm going to open it now. I thought I'm not going to open it until I go on the video. And let's see if I'm right. Do you want to come up? Oh, this is exciting. Oh, lovely little note there. So this is Michael Palin's Global Adventures. So this has been released by Dazzler DVD, and it's got Travels of a Lifetime, which was really popular on BBC Two recently. It's also got Michael Palin into Iraq, which was his latest Channel 5 series, and Michael Palin in North Korea. So in total, in this set, we're talking over 8 hours. Everything he's done really since he moved away kind of from his BBC travelogues. So as I say, Travels of a Lifetime, which covers kind of the best bits, if you like, of going back to around the world in 80 days, pole to pole, full circle, etc. But with new insights from Palin. Into Iraq and North Korea were made for Channel 5, and I believe a new one is in the works. So it's a 4 DVD set as well, which is absolutely fantastic. It's a brand new release, and I'm going to open it up now so you can see it, and we can get into it. In terms of extras, just whilst I'm opening up, in terms of extras, I know there was a North Korea special edition made. This looks to be the standard edition. There was a special edition made. I think it was shown the Christmas after the original version went out. It looks like it's the original version in this, but it's still great to see. You can't see the North Korea one on streaming at the moment. It's not on My5, it's not on ITVX or anywhere like that. So that's the problem with streaming. You can't rely on it. But there we go. There is brilliant cover. Love that. And I'm just going to open it up. Love the artwork. So we've got 2 discs to cover Travels of a Lifetime, and then we've got Michael Palin in North Korea and Michael Palin into Iraq there at the top. I'll just turn it around so we can see that. Look at that. Absolutely brilliant. I haven't seen the Iraq series yet, and I've seen bits of Travels of a Lifetime. But let's give it a review now. What did I think? Hello there. So, my notes on the Michael Palin Global Adventures DVD box that I've got. It has got over 8 hours of material. It is really extensive. 8 hours of material. It's a great release by Dazzler. So let's break it down. So as I say, we've got the discs here. One's in the machine at the minute. A lot of you have said with Travels of a Lifetime, does it include the Himalaya episode, which was the Christmas special? Yes, it does. Now, in the menu, there's Himalaya Part 1 and Himalaya Part 2. It was originally as one feature-length episode on BBC Two, a 90-minute special. But it is here. It's in 2 45-minute episodes. So there you go. Hope that answers your question. But let's do Travels of a Lifetime first. So this series saw Michael Palin, kind of during lockdown really, in 2020, go through his most famous series, if you like, Around the World in 80 Days, Pole to Pole, Full Circle, Sahara. It was 4 episodes at first, and it was originally on BBC Two in October 2020, and then he came back for December, on the 20th of December 2020, for this Himalaya special that was just on about. So there's 5 episodes in this Travels of a Lifetime series, which is just on the back there. So that's the first one that you get. It's fascinating. It's got interviews with Palin, newly recorded, so you get a new insight into the travels as well. And I guess it's a quickly condensed journey of the series. I mean, I love Around the World in 80 Days. I love Pole to Pole. But these give you an insight kind of and a bit of a retrospective years later. So I find them really, really interesting. If you haven't seen them, definitely worth a look. We then got in North Korea, if we're doing it chronologically. So this was a fantastic 2-part series, which apparently required 2 years of planning and negotiations just to get into North Korea. But you've got Michael Palin back after a 6-year break. The last series he did before this was Brazil for the BBC in 2012. and this was transmitted in 2 parts on Channel 5 in September 2018. It really is brilliant. It covers more than 1,300 miles in 3 weeks, and there's some really, one of my favourite bits is when he wakes up and you hear the sirens in the morning, the daily sirens that go around North Korea, and kind of everyone who lives there just kind of, it's just a normal thing, but for a Westerner, it's just absolutely fascinating. One of the best scenes of the whole documentary. One thing it doesn't have, there was a special edition with some bonus footage that was transmitted on Channel 5 on the 27th of December 2018, so a few months after its first broadcast. That seems to be 93.5 minutes long, that special edition, and in 2020 repeats also included a new introduction from Michael Palin himself. It would have been nice to see the special edition on the DVD, or even some of the extra footage as bonus material like we've had in previous Michael Palin DVDs. But alas, we get the 2 episodes, and they're not on catch-up anymore, a bit like Travels of a Lifetime. You can't get them on demand, so it's great to be able to have them physically. As I say, this really is a brilliant series. If you love the Palin BBC series and you've missed this one, you are in for a treat. Absolutely. It would be my pick of the whole of the box set, the North Korea series. I absolutely love it. And the obvious thing is it's somewhere that, for most of us, we just haven't had a glimpse of North Korea. So really, really fascinating series. And the final series in this box set is Michael Palin into Iraq. So this is a fantastic series, and it just leaves you wanting more. And I believe another series is on the way. It looks like Africa is going to be the subject of his next series, hopefully on Channel 5 in the near future. I think it's already been filmed, so we're just waiting on the transmission date for that. But Into Iraq is the latest series, and it's here in this box set. Absolutely brilliant series. And again, somewhere Palin hasn't covered before, but he discovers what life's like for the 40 million people what live in Iraq. It's a brilliant insight, just as good as North Korea. And again, ITM Productions that Palin's worked with on these Channel 5 series, I think have got really, really strong production values. And for me, I'd say they hold up just as much as the BBC series. You might not be as familiar with these, but they are so worth watching. Again, a 3-part series, which was transmitted in September and October 2022 on Channel 5. Now, these ones are still on My 5, the Into Iraq episodes, but like everything with streaming these days, they all have an expiry date. Hence the DVD, why you've got to buy it, because one day they will not be on streaming. And so I was really impressed with the picture quality, and it's a really strong box set that Dazzler's put together here. A good idea as well to add the Journey of a Lifetime series, because at least then they could add the clips of the series that perhaps they haven't got the rights, the full rights to. So, of course, now we've got the BBC box set, the Travels with Palin box set, which takes us right up to New Europe. It also includes the Around the World 20 Years On. Then you would have to buy Brazil separately, because that wasn't in that box set. And then if you buy this Michael Palin new box set by Dazzler, you'll have the full set commercially available. I think we're lucky with Michael Palin. I say that as a fan of Wicker's World. There's not much out there. Network started releasing the Wicker's World series, and then after 6 volumes, that was it. I'd love to see more Wicker's World. Dazzler, get it done. It would be a great series to add. It really would. But there you go. So Travels of a Lifetime, you get North Korea and Into Iraq. Absolutely brilliant. And over 8 hours to entertain you as well. That is how much material we're talking here. So don't forget to like and subscribe. Hope you've enjoyed the review, and tell me if you bought this box set as well. Maybe you bought the releases separately as well from Dazzler, and we'll be back with more Talking TV reviews very soon. Bye bye.